What up, big kids? Welcome to Shanlong Vlogs, episode 3. My blood type is B positive. Or is it A positive? Anyway, happy Easter. Hopefully you're having a good one, or a happy Passover, or happy whatever you believe in, resurrection or Passover type day. Anyway, I wanted to make this video because on honor Easter, in honor of what I believe Jesus was, you know, I would think that this is a very internet thing to do. I'm going to complain about how people complain. You know, people complain about me being positive on reviews or whatever. I'm being too easy on figures. But you know what? Especially a lot of the things I review, you know, if you look at I mean, I can make this into a separate video, but people forget that nowadays with toys and movies and video games and everything, we have it so much better. And you know, one thing that really grinds my gears is when you go on, you know, Facebook or Twitter and people are like, oh man, I have to wait forever in line at the post office, which everyone does. It's like, you know, FML, you know, means, you know, F my life, you know. And you know what? If you're able to go on your phone or Facebook, Twitter, and say that, you know what? You shouldn't be saying that, because you know what? Your life doesn't suck. If you're able to be on the internet complaining, then you don't really have a bad life. There's people I know, and I've been through that, where you have a crappy computer, or you don't even have a computer, and you don't have the ability to have internet access or anything, or even have a place to stay. Like, I remember at a time, like, you know, being in my car and I didn't have a place to stay. And you know what? So your life doesn't suck if you just have to, if you're able to complain on the internet. And that's the thing about the internet nowadays, is that we are so entitled to things and we want things now. And believe me, I am, you know, I can complain too, I mean, about it. You know, we all do. It's human nature. But one thing I hate when people complain about is that I'm very positive or have a good outlook on things, because you know what? What's people that just complain and don't have a good outlook, they're just miserable. So misery loves company. Well, you know what? I'm not sitting at your table, misery. You can go sit alone, because I like, you know, being hopeful and positive, and you know, just looking at the bright side of things. Even with toys, there's a lot of toys, maybe like some Marvel Legends or other action figures like the new Thundercat classics, that aren't up to par to what we believe toys should be. But you know what? I collect Hot Toys, and if I were to base every toy on like the best Hot Toys figures, or just Hot Toys in general, everything would be crap. You know, that's crap, that's crap, that's crap, that's crap. You know what? It's not, you know, because it just depends on the, as my good buddy JR said, the fun factor. And if a figure makes you feel happy, or has some playability, like good posability, or maybe a fun action feature, or just looks great, then that's what matters. I mean, I know it's cool that we hold things to standards, but sometimes we hold things to unrealistic standards. We forget, if we don't let people make things or do things humanly possible, if we let the machines rise up, they're going to rise up against the sky and will take over. Because you know what? We can't have things be perfect. Humans aren't perfect, and we shouldn't expect things to be perfect, because if anything's made by a human, it's not perfect. And if it's what we believe, perfection is a thing is a form of opinion anyway. What's perfect to you isn't perfect to me. And man, I'm all over the place, but that's what I mean. It really grinds my gears that people, you know, get all up in arms about something like, you know, like with adaptations of movies. I mean, like X-Men First Class, I love you, Shormus, and everybody, but like, you know, if you look at the Iron Man cartoons, or a lot of the Marvel cartoons, they change things so much. Like, I was watching the Iron Man cartoon, and they were talking about Iron Man's origin. They didn't even talk about his arc reactor, or like his chest with, you know, the shrapnel and stuff. Mandarin was part of his origin, and they had Jensen in there, but they totally changed it, and Mandarin was never part of Iron Man's origin, but yet we, you know, kids didn't care. And you know, I mean, I remember, you know, reading comics, I knew that was different during the time, but you know, it was just like, whatever, it's cool to see Iron Man on cartoons. So you know, you know, people change things, and I think we should, I know it's like different, you know, with like how Michael Bay's making the Ninja Turtles Alien Turtles, and that's like a big thing, you know, that I understand there's legitimate reason to complain, because you're changing the origin of something and everything. And with X-Men and First Class or whatever, it was just a great movie, the best X-Men movies, hands down, we got in. But yeah, I know they changed things around, like Mystique being like the adopted sister of Charles, and so many things. I know there was so many changes, but you know, overall the movie was great and it was a good movie. But I know we hold dear to things. We hold a lot of things dear to our heart. We want things to be what we remember, but the comic book movies especially, or just movies that are based on books like The Hunger Games. I had a friend that told me that the movie sucked because they changed so many things in the book, but that's like every movie that's based on a book, like or video games or superheroes, everything. Because the thing about books too is that you can't, your imagination is going to be way better than whatever is put on screen, because when you put something like a movie, whatever is made visually is not going to be what you pictured. It's always, like I said, an interpretation. So I don't know, I mean, I'm not telling people to stop complaining. I just think that have some just means to your complaint about everything, and especially don't complain about people liking something, or you know, that's the worst thing we do, is like we complain and we you know, tear people down for liking something. Why? You know, even if it's the Jersey Shore, yeah, like it's a stupid show, but if people like it, whatever, you know, that's their thing, you know. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think people are stupid for liking it. I just, you know, I think it's a stupid show. So I mean, that's the thing. You know, I don't, you know, we have opinions and it's great. That's what makes, you know, life worth living, is that we're all different and we have different opinions. No one person is the same, and that's the thing that we forget. It's like with complaining in general, is that you know, people will complain about something, like that you like something or you hate something, but yet if someone does that to them, they get all open arms. So it's like, well, you have no right to complain if you're gonna be like, you know, defending, if you get upset about someone complaining about your opinion. So that's what I mean. It's like, either shut up and, you know, don't complain and just like take it, or you know, if you're gonna complain, you have to take, you know, people complaining back. And that's what I mean. It's just like, it's just a non-stop thing about it. And that's what I mean. Like, that's what's great about the internet, about YouTube and things in general, that I'm complaining about people complaining. But my main issue about this video and this vlog is that, you know, having a positive outlook on life, or on things like movie adaptations, on video games, on toys, or everything, just, you know, about like the fact that I'm alive and I'm able to afford all these toys, my own 2-bedroom apartment, able to pay my bills, able to travel around the country to go to conventions, able to you know, buy things like the new iPad, or, you know, a new camera, or anything. You know, what do I have to complain about? I mean, the only thing I have legitimate thing is that, you know, like, it'd just be nice, you know, that to find, you know, a girl that, you know, isn't all drama and stuff, because I try to find that and I seem to get that, but like I said, I'm such a mixed net, and I use that term, you know, very vague, because I mean, you know, I don't know, I mean, I'll make a separate vlog about that, but, you know, I'm a good guy, I treat people good. And that's another thing in life. You know, you could be the best person, the nicest person in the world. That's the thing. You could be the absolute nicest, treat people so good, and trust people, and give and give and give. And there will just be people that tear you apart and hate you, and they're jealous of your life. So that's the thing. You can't let people get you down. You can't let people like tear you apart when you know you're a good person. And that's the thing, like, even if I'm single and stuff like that, I know I deserve a wonderful woman. I deserve to get married and have a great family one day. And you know what, there's people I know that are older than me that are still single. There's people that are younger than me that, you know, have families that, you know, came into too soon. So just whatever's right for me is right. And like I said, I'm all over the place with this vlog, but my main thing is, guys, just always look on the bright side of things. You know what I mean? You know, it's like they say, it's always darkest before the dawn, but the dawn is coming. And for me, it's not really a dark place. I mean, like, what's the darkest thing in my life right now is that, yeah, I'm single, but I mean, the worst thing is I deal with insomnia, which I'm doing good, by the way, in the last few days. I've been on a good schedule. That's why I've been making these videos. Or, you know, the worst thing is just that, yeah, I mean, that's the worst thing, is that, oh, woe is me. I can wake up like at 5 in the afternoon or 5 in the morning. I can make my own schedule and oh, woe is me. The worst thing is that I have to organize a bunch of toys that I'm able to afford. Oh man, my life sucks. Not! So remember, you guys, if you're on the internet, if you're able to complain about things, just think about, is it really worth saying these things? Do we have to post everything on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or say everything that just bothers us? I mean, it's a good thing, and that's why it's good to talk about things and everything, but is it really just saying your life sucks because you had to, you know, oh, like someone forgot to put like, like bacon on your burger or something? I don't know. So hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and anyway, check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean. Remember, celebrate your home in a big way.
Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. I tell you to go. Go now.